So tell us a bit about yourself, horse.
My name is Aaron Smith. I live on the west coast here. I have a partnership in this business here. We wreck machines, Hitachi diggers, rebuild components and sell them throughout New Zealand. I'm a diesel mechanic by trade.
How long have you been diesel mechanicking for?
About 10 years.
Blimey,
10 or 11 years, yeah.
straight out of school, eh?
Straight out of school, left school, didn't like school. Liked fiddling with cars and trucks and diggers and stuff, and yeah. Went done a few things, worked on trucks, worked in the mines. Then started working here and brought into the business to try and get ahead in life. I worked for a big company over here for 5 years and yeah, sort of got as high as I could go and needed to do something else to benefit myself more, yeah, for a brighter future for me and my family.
And you just got married. Tell us about the wedding.
Oh yeah, got married over in Christchurch and went alright. She turned up. She didn't run away, so yeah.
Well, everyone got shit-faced. It was a hell of a hoo-danger actually, but we won't go into that. So what are you doing right there at the moment?
Just rebuilding this travel motor. A company in Christchurch bought it off us, so I pretty much strip all the components and relap this to this. I pretty much renew this surface on here because this spins extremely fast and seals on here. So obviously as it gets used it wears and then it starts to leak. So I just lap it in with some lapping compound, some grinding paste and get it up near new.
All by hand?
Takes a couple of hours, yeah.
Blimey.
You lock that in the vise and you sit that on there with some lapping compound and you just...
It's just got a diamond paste in it or something, has it?
Yeah.
Industrial diamond paste. Jeweler's paste, same kind of thing, isn't it?
Yep. It'll be a ZX shaft, yep, Z.
Can you remember, what's our most ridiculous diving fishing trips we've had together?
They've all been pretty ridiculous. When we went to Seal Island. Seal Island up before Westport.
Oh, that was our first trip together?
That was our first trip together.
Oh, what happened?
You lost your spear. You lost your snorkel.
Oh, before we even got out there, I lost my snorkel in the waves.
You lost your snorkel in the waves on the way out. And then you dropped your spear. Didn't you lose a flipper?
Oh, yeah.
You found your spear again, though.
Yeah, I did.
We couldn't see anything when we went diving. We didn't shoot anything.
That's right, we didn't get any we didn't get anything, did we?
Nothing. We had to walk down that cliff to get to the beach.
Oh no, what did we find? That old whale skeleton?
And we found that massive whale skeleton up on the beach.
Yeah, that's still there, isn't it?
Should be. I've still got that one bone.
The vertebrae.
The vertebrae off it, yeah.
Shit, I forgot about that. I might go see if it's still there. I'm driving by there today. Yeah, we found this, I forgot about that. We found this cool whale vertebrae lying on the beach. It stunk to high heaven. There was bits of rotting shit hanging off it. So we got it and we stashed it up in the grass so we could come back and get it. And that was about 5 years ago, 6 years, 8, longer than that. 8 years ago.
It was a long time ago.
9 years ago, maybe, I don't know. Maybe 9 years ago, because that's how long I've known this joker for. That was actually our first mission together. We met off this hunting forum. That he liked hunting, I hunt. And then he moved to Ross, because the girl that he married lived in Ross, just around the corner. I was driving down the road one day, and I looked out the window of my ute, of my truck, and I seen this big hairy dude, and I was like, oh, that's that fella Smitty off the forum. So we said g'day. And then we went on our first mission. So I'm going to go get that whale skeleton today if it's still there. We stashed it in the long grass. I can kind of remember where we put it. Up to the one side of the track, wasn't it? Half up the hill. That's right.
We chucked it up as high as we could get it.
Ever been shit scared?
I was in the bush. I went hunting for 2 weeks up the Waipara. I was quite an amateur hunter. I went in there by myself and I'd been up the river and I'd seen a deer. I didn't want to shoot it or anything because I was after a stag. And I was walking back with my headlight on down the river flats and I swear I heard someone say from across the other side, "That's right, beat, walk away. And you know, it was dark, it was after dark. And I spun around, no one there of course, like in the middle of nowhere.
Bloody inconvenient. I'll get some mics one of these days, and it won't matter because everyone will be mic'd up, but they're not. It's just the volume on the blooming camera there. As soon as I get a sound crew and a camera crew, they'll have mics and go professional on that shit. But for the time being, this is amateur hour. All right, where were we? Oh, that's right, you told me about that.
I was walking back to camp and I swear someone said something to me of explicit language, and I spun around, scanned the other side of the riverbed. No, it was like 30 or 40 kilometres from the nearest road, and kept walking, spun around again, no one there. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, and yeah, I was pretty scared that night. I slept with my rifle across my belly, my knife beside me, open.
How old were you?
Oh, I don't know, like
9?
Must have been 10. We'll just say that so it doesn't make me look like a...
There you go, yeah. At least he was at least 10 years old, because that's what we do, us Kiwis, wander around in the bush when we're 10 with guns and knives and shit. My kids do, anyway. Me and Smitty did. I don't know if the new generation do, but us old school fellas did.
Hear the noise of the river, you camp beside a river, and eventually that river starts sounding like people are talking.
Turns into voices, doesn't it? Yep, it turns into voices.
It sounds mad, but it's true.
It is. That is so true. I've had that happen to me several times too, camping next to a river, and you do. And it only happens when you're on your own, not when you're with other people around. I swear to God, and sometimes it's the same thing they say over and over and over again, and other times it's people talking, isn't it? And sometimes it can be a whole group of people. Children talking. So my theory is that people's souls go into the water. That's my theory, because I've heard it so often. It happens all of the time. I've tried to get it on audio, but when you play it back in the camera, you just can't hear it. It just sounds like running water. But I swear to God, children, a lot of the time it's children talking.
Yeah, it's just
children's voices.
Sound like people walking up to your tent.
Yeah, random ads. And in New Zealand we don't have large predators. We don't have bears or cougars, so really there's nothing to be scared of. The weather and falling off cliffs when you're out in the wilderness. But yeah, it's quite an eerie feeling being out in the bush and hearing these voices in the river. They've actually just discovered that water has memory. Did you hear about that?
Nope.
It's crazy. So these scientists did this bloody tests, and they had a glass of water and they dumped a flower into it, and then they pulled it out, looked at it under the microscope, and the pattern in that water was the same as that flower. And then they pulled it out and put a different flower in, and then a bunch of students looked at it under the microscope, all the same conclusion, that water was the same pattern of the different flower, looked like a different flower. Then they put a rock in it and the water took on the image of the rock. Weird, eh? So water actually has memory. How crazy is that?
Yep.
So yeah, maybe there is something to be, some kind of truth in that bloody
I would know. I don't know.
noises. It's funny you mention that actually, because I haven't really talked to anyone about that, but I get exactly the same thing. I also was only 10 years old when that happened, and I was scared. It didn't happen last week. So how did you learn all of your mountains and bush skills and stuff?
Well, no one taught me. I just started going out and doing it.
He watched my bloody videos, didn't he? You could probably tell by watching our videos that we're still learning a lot of stuff up in the mountains.
Yeah.
People quite often ask us if we plan this shit and if stuff goes wrong on purpose, but I swear to God it just happens that way when we're out and about. It's good. It's good to be continually learning stuff. So what do you got going on out in the yard there, mate? Is that your new amphibious vehicle?
Yeah, we're going to use that for duck shooting this year.
Looks mean. This is mine and Smitty's new project. It's an amphibious vehicle. Datsun, land and sea. Too hard up to afford a DNA at the moment. So this is going to have to do in the meantime. It's a bloody good idea. I don't know why the hell we've got boats and the trucks. Finally you just... Truck boat or a boat truck.
Truck boat sounds better.
Truck boat. So, what you got going on over there?
Oh, that's the old Seahorse Kentucky fish harvester. That's what we use to catch fish around here.
What are the doors for?
Oh, that's
Where do they go on it?
Oh, there's doors and there's the front of a car there.
On the roof. That's a good place to keep it. Where's the rest of the car?
It's at the panel beaters at the moment.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. I got a bit too busy and I didn't want to wait a couple of years for me to finish it, so they're doing some rust repairs and then I'm going to get it back, bog it and paint it.
Sweet.
Finish it off.
Then we can go cruise some chicks.
I can fix anything.
My jet boat's overheating at the moment.
I'll fix that. No worries at all. It'll be something you've overlooked.
Well, you didn't...
Kiss. Have you heard the saying kiss?
No. Keep it simple, stupid. Well, what have I overlooked?
I don't know. You need to go back to the basics.
Did you fix that lawnmower?
Yeah.
What was wrong with it?
Wouldn't go.
What else have you fixed in here?
I fixed this the other day. It's broken again, but...
You fixed it?
Yeah. Stopped cutting the grass, so I put some new line in it. Then it started cutting again.
I see you've run out of line again. Yeah. It was probably something simple then, wasn't it?
Yes.
Well, what else did you fix in
I
here?
put a new skin on that door.
What do you mean a new skin?
New lower skin.
Oh, so just that bit?
Further down.
Oh, right down the bottom. Was a bit rusty, was it?
Yeah, that was rusted out.
Mate, that's a smooth finish. Look at that.
Well, it's not finished yet.
You're ready to paint, eh?
Just going to clear coat over that and it's going to have the rust look.
So how'd you do that? You just cut a strip of metal and welded it on?
Cut it out. Brought a folded bit ready to go. Put it on there, traced it out. Cut the old bit out, put the new bit in. Put an inner skin on it as well.
That's kind of what you do for job. You fix diggers, don't you?
Yeah, I fix diggers and muck around with stuff like that.
What the hell is this? It's like some kind of axe boat.
Oh, I made this the other day.
Oh yeah, and a boat with an axe on it. Sweet.
Pretty much.
that's lovely, Smitty.
Yep. I just got to bolt it to the wall inside.
Yeah. Is that Gav's, was it?
Beside the TV. Yep, that's my wife's.
Why has it got a kangaroo on it?
Must be an Australian axe head.
Bloody hell, Keach.
Yeah.
Keach
I
and
should have
Kong.
ground that off and put a kiwi on there. Engraved a kiwi in there.
So that's Gav's old...
That's his tree axe that he used when he was wood chopping competition.
Pretty cool those, eh?
Smash out the slot with the axe, put the jigger board on, climb on the jigger board, do another one, climb on top of that jigger board, cut the tree down. Pretty cool. I fixed this the other day. When you went to split the second piece, that come off, so I wrapped it in insulation tape.
Oh, you moulded it up, bro. Sweet. I was going to say, that's some nice binding work. It's hard to get that binding work done. That's an old fiberglass. It's a hoodanger.
It's my granddad's old fishing rod. Caught some fish on the west coast with this, he did.
Sharks, bloody dogfish and elephant fish, eh?
That's about all there is to catch with these.
Bloody hell. What the hell is that?
Well, that used to be a garden pitchfork, and now it's a flounder spear. See those? Flounder gets on there and can't get off.
Mate, we're going to fix him when we catch him, aren't we?
Yeah.
Fix him up for dinner.
Problem is, it's real hard to get them off, and if you have that the wrong way, you push and get them off, and then you spike yourself.
Oh.
So it's dangerous.
You know what I did?
What'd you do?
I had a square bucket and I put a flat bit of plywood with a slot in it over the top.
Oh, yep.
So I put them in the bucket and then ripped them out by the slot and they fall into the bucket.
Good idea. Fix this. Found the bamboo stand and cut a handle down.
No, you didn't. You bought it for $2 from the bloody warehouse.
I was trying to hide the sticker.
Yeah, nice try, eh? I'm on to him. Fix her up in my ass. Did you fix this thing too? He's actually in the process of fixing that. No, it's not fixed yet. Oh, it's fixed.
I walked into it about every second day when I was in the shed, so I fixed it and took it off.
Oh, is that... There you go. Fixed it, it means removing it so it's not in the way anymore. Blimmin' heck. We need to go fix those ducks over there in a couple of months.
Fix this. Wrap some rope around it so the handle doesn't break. Because when you swing and miss, You usually hit there and then the handle will break. Wrap some rope around it, acts as a shock absorber. Don't break your handle anymore.
That's a good idea. I always put a little bit of flat iron underneath mine because the woofers, the workers we get in, root my axes all the time. Now they just don't let them chop wood, right? Not allowed to chop wood, but that's a bloody good idea.
So if you use steel, it will actually start damaging the handle.
It does. The impact goes through the steel. That rope's a much better idea.
Yeah.
Wow, you've gone and learned me. I was going to take the piss out of him and say he didn't fix that, it's just got rope wrapped around it, but he did. It's going to last 10 years longer than it would have now. I just got schooled. That'll happen occasionally. We're actually just in the process of fixing this too. When I say we, I mean that I say, hey, we should fix this, and then Smitty fixes it. We're a good team. So what was wrong with it?
Oh, it didn't go. Didn't go because it wasn't getting enough fuel to the cylinders, had a restriction, been sitting for too long, bit of crud built up in the fuel lines and the carburetor. Pull the carb off, clean it out, clean the lines out, flush it through, put it back on, and away you go.
So it goes sweet now, eh?
Yep.
He's a doer-upper. Bloody hell, look at the state of it.
She's had a hard life.
We're going to go to sea in that thing tomorrow. We've got an old inflatable boat. We're going to drag it out, chuck this on the back, and go spearfishing. Roscoe can bloody tow us home if it breaks down. Is it going to break down when we're out at sea?
Oh, there's only one way to find out, and that's to go to sea with it.
That's the spirit, mate. That's the spirit. Jesus, looks like it's been sitting for years. Look at the corrosion on these spark plugs. Bloody hell, zoom in so you can see it. And you didn't even have to change plugs. Did you have to give them a sand or anything?
No.
Did you even take them out and look at them?
No, I'm scared to take them out in case they snap.
They should be right. It's just all surface rust, isn't it?
Yeah.
A bit of oil in there. Was that in there or just slowly leaking?
I sprayed it with, I give it a big spray down with lubricant.
Oh yeah, no, it's just, yeah, that's what it is then.
Oh yeah.
Wow.